Hello, beautiful people. It's Sinderfam. Welcome to the channel. Today, we're back again with another video from the Word of a Podcast. Let's check it out.
We have Derek. Can you read this, Morgan? Can you see it?
Yeah. Lily fingerbanged a chick on live stream on the Fish Tank Live reality show, then kissed a guy contestant.
Is this true?
That's
What?
not true, but the second part is true.
The first part, why would they lie about the first part?
I don't know.
You don't?
It's not true, though.
Really?
Okay, yeah. Rachel's looking it up, Brian. She's looking
Okay.
it up
All
to
right.
see.
Give us the intel. What is it? That's like a live streaming show or something?
Yeah, that's some live stream show. It's basically
Is
like
it a
this.
competition?
It was a
Is
competition.
that's Sam Hyde, right?
Yeah, it's with Sam Hyde.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so basically they have TTS too, and like people will send chats and it'll just play in the speaker. But it's like
see.
drama based.
Okay. Interesting. That's cool. Rock and roll. I don't know. So you made out with the dude?
He made that with me.
What is?
Oh.
So it's non-consensual?
Okay, no,
On
we
camera?
made that with each other, but he kissed me first.
I don't know what that means, but so was he was another person in the house
Yes.
or whatever? Okay.
What show was this?
It's called Fish Tank Live.
It's a YouTube show, Twitch
It's a
show.
live stream.
Live stream. Okay.
It ended.
You
though.
that's all you did though, is just make out?
Yeah.
Was it like because of a TTS or like
No.
you liked him or
No comment.
okay. I don't know. Eric, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
If like all that's on the table with a girl is just a makeout, would you rather just not make out? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it depends on unless I'm getting paid for this shit or something. But nah, I can't just kiss. Once I kiss, it got something else gotta happen.
I'd rather just not like if a girl. Yeah, I'd rather just. Oh, you just want to
Now,
make
if
out.
we're
I don't
dating,
wanna
no,
make out.
let me give context. If we're dating, and we like second date or whatever, first date, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I could kiss you and that's nothing because we gonna keep hanging out. But if it's like, God forbid, a one night stand and we just left the club, I'm not about to kiss you. Like it's about to go somewhere else. But if we
So
got,
you
I mean,
won't kiss
it
the show or
happened.
have sex with her.
If I know that's all we doing, because what the fuck is we doing? If
How
we-
you gonna know if it's a one night stand?
I mean, cause I don't know too many women who meet a guy the first night, go to his house, and become husband and wife after that. Can it happen?
I've heard of some.
It can happen, but is it likely?
happen.
No, because I don't even know if I want to wife somebody that I met at the club and took home and laid down. Do I really want to do that? Wife her? Because how many other dudes she did that with? But if
How
I'm,
many other girls you did that with?
I mean, we ain't talking about. I mean, it's different for men. We had this conversation before. I don't think it's the same. Now I think I don't think a man should just be with anybody, so I get it. But I don't think a man being with multiple women is the same as, and I hope we ain't getting ahead of ourselves, but I don't think it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't take a skill for you to be with mad men. Like, you're pretty. I'm sure you can go up to a random guy and say, hey, you want to sleep with me? He'll be like, sure. We can't do that. So we have to have personality. We got to know how to talk. We got to know how to dress, charisma. It takes a little skill set to get women to have sex with you. A woman just got to show up and it's pretty much going down.
I feel like it depends on what the guy looks like too, because some girls would just throw the coochie at a dude just because he's really, really fine and attractive and handsome or has money.
So like what? 5% of men. Whereas like 50% of women could like be super giga sluts.
She's right, but that's a small group of men.
Small group.
And most women who go after men strictly for that, in my opinion, they like kind of hoes for real. They just got a reason to be a hoe. Because a lot of women like to be hoes. I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of women, it seems like today, women who are wives have the illusions of being whores. It's like they're jealous of whores. Like, I wish men looked at me like, oh, how you like a whore? It's like, yo,
Right,
you somebody's
because
wife
men
and a
love
mother. Like,
whores.
you're kept. Why you want to be a hoe? So I think a lot of women secretly want to be someone's sexual object. It's just that if he has money, it justifies that option more so than a dude that's broke. So in other words, you want to be a hoe for all these dudes, but if you're a hoe for a broke dude, you look goofy. But if you're a hoe for a dude with money, it look like a come up. But you still a hoe.
Or you could be a hoe for a dude that's attractive.
Word.
That's cool.
You could be a hoe for your dude.
So
Eric is straight up on fact, like he's speeding facts. I mean, did what he say hurt anybody's feelings? I mean, if he hurts anybody's feelings, they know the reason why. Because what he spilled or what he just said here is absolutely nothing but the truth and straight facts. and this is the truth. I don't think there is any need for argument regarding this, because obviously many women would do whatever with a guy because he's got money, attractive by the side, but yeah, but he's got money. Oh, they go all in. But if he's broke, then they start questioning what they are doing. And I mean, what is said here? Did he lie? Did he lie?
Yo, dude.
So you wouldn't kiss anyone unless you're gonna have sex with them.
I mean, if it's like for some game show or some shit, like I don't just kiss women that I'm not kicking it with. Like I don't just have friends that say, hey, you want to kiss? Like I'm dating them. We already done did shit. So I never was in a situation where we just kissed to try it out. Like maybe in like some middle school, little fourth grade sending note shit. Like I'm 39 years old. Like if I'm in a position of kissing somebody, we done kicked it already. So I'm gonna want to crack.
How about this one, Eric? Maybe this is going to be a bit
Kissing
more.
turn me on. I'm sorry.
This could be a bit more palatable, maybe, for the panel. Because maybe a bit more realistic, right? Maybe they can see, well, making out, whatever. That's fine. Maybe they could just do make out, but like, if I'm hanging out with a girl, maybe it's the first time, second, whatever. We're just hanging out. We haven't hooked up yet, and she says no to sex, but a hand job's on the table.
Hold up. You just met her. This is the first date.
First date, second date, third date, whatever. We haven't hooked up before.
Give me a date, exactly, so I can give you my full context, because it matters. Third date, second date, it doesn't all matter, ladies. It's all the difference, right? Between first date, second date, third date. Y'all think it's a difference between the degree of where you... Okay, third date, let's go.
Third date, and whatever, we're making out, and then like trying to move things forward. She's like, no. You're like totally cool, but a hand job's on the table. I'd rather just not get the hand job.
Yeah, me neither. I don't play sex. I could do that. I don't want you to do nothing I can do for myself. I can give myself a hand job, so I don't need you for that. I need to do something that I can't do for myself. And you know what that is. If we're gonna play that game, like I don't like playing that game. We ain't gonna fuck around, just chill. But don't start touching on me and all that shit.
Even a girl you've already hooked up with, and I don't know, she's like on her period or whatever it is. And she's like, I guess I could give you a hand job. I would just be like, nah, I'm okay. I'm good.
When she's on her period, I think you gotta, beggars can't be choosy. You gotta take something. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take some head too.
But a hand job.
Hand job.
Guys don't like
that's like some
hand
88
jobs.
shit.
Nah, fuck that shit.
They're so worn out by it with their own hands.
What would y'all rather? Do y'all want a hand job or you want some, fellatio?
Yeah, but they like
girls, shit.
I would rather head. Yeah.
Exactly. See.
Oh well, yeah. Between that,
Yeah.
It's the hand job for them. Fingering is hand job for a woman and jerking us is
Yeah,
like,
you can,
I hate to get
rub her
graphic, but
clit,
that's their
too.
hand
wait,
job.
do you do that though?
What? Let girls jerk me off?
No, give head.
Bro, hold on, bro.
Wait, what? Yeah, that's a simple question.
Or he ain't got.
That's a
this
simple
escalated
question.
quickly.
Yes or
Goddamn.
no?
If I'm into you, I'm down for whatever. I'm just ain't playing with your butt and I ain't playing with your feet. But if you my girl, yeah, I'm gonna bless you. You gotta bless me though. It's a two-way street. This ain't no one way.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta be really into you though.
Damn.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna get a few.
Do
more.
y'all?
I'm sorry.
Mutual stream. But if that's like after you've been with somebody
That's
for
what
a
I'm
while.
saying. Yeah.
It's a comforting thing. Like,
Wait, what?
you know each
Oh,
other's
second
sexual
date?
history. You guys know.
Do you do that, Brian? Are you a deep sea diver?
Deep sea diver.
Whichever way.
He's not.
Look, I'm a fan of labia.
You said BL. You got a whole coalition.
I'm a fan of large labia, but yeah, I don't do that.
You don't eat coochie?
I don't do that.
You never have?
Crazy.
The last time I did it was during the Bush administration.
Oh, so you have done it?
A couple times.
And why don't
just
you?
didn't
Why
like
wouldn't I go to?
I did it a couple times. 2007, I think, was the last
He
time.
knows the date.
It was July 4th. It was Independence Day, and I became independent of eating pussy.
I don't know. I grew up around some wild cats, man.
That ate pussy? What?
They did everything.
Man, I'm from the mean streets of Jersey.
You didn't tell us. Are
They
you in
ate
a relationship?
pussy.
They did everything.
Are you in a relationship?
Hold on, lady.
Techno Trooper donated $200. Ladies, do men need to step up more, or should women lower their standards?
Here,
Hash solutions.
Techno, we'll come right back to it. Just so I finish this up. What was the question? Sorry.
I said, are you in a relationship or are you single?
I don't disclose my relationship status, but I've had multiple long-term relationships.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't get caught up.
And
got multiple right now.
I don't speak weed talk, so I don't know what you're talking about. Can't get caught up. Can you guys?
But you actually don't know what that
Can
means.
you guys speak English, please? I'm sorry.
Can't get caught.
That's pretty.
That means like you don't want to
Sorry.
get caught. Like if you got other like girls, like if you dealing with multiple people, you don't want to get
No,
caught.
That was a
I
PR
have-
answer, like
No,
a PR answer.
I have
Yeah, that was a PR answer. I should have answered that when you asked
No,
me.
I have a really popular
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
with stalkers and death threats, so that's why. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I just want to quickly say something. Now, with people going out on dates, people have this mindset or go on a date at the back of their mind to say that they are gonna get down or gonna have sex with their dates or whatever. And it's evident that lots of people are not ready to put in the work for relationship, or they're not ready to work for relationship at all. They just want the relationship to start working. And most especially, some people start off their relationship as sexual partners or just based off on sex. And people think because they offer sex or they give sex to the man, then that means they are in a relationship or whatever. See, listen, the issue here is many people don't want to try to work for nothing. They just base off that the most important thing about relationship is by having sex or having sex with the guy. That's why you see lots of people after first date they fail or whatever. Or you hear some people say, oh, they went on a first date with somebody and then got pregnant. So my question is, do people just go on first date just because they want to have sex, or they go on first date because they really want to work or they really want to be in a relationship? Now, don't get me wrong, this is different for different people. People go on dates for different reasons or whatever. The point here is some people go on dates for the sole reason because they just want to taste what it is like to go on a date. And the fact that you don't even know somebody and you're giving the person tongue to tongue is scary. People have actually forgotten that there are diseases, or there's something called diseases. And it's the fact that people don't prioritize their health anymore is what is even actually scary for the society. And this is not me preaching, but I'm just stating the truth. It's a hard truth, because if you went out of your way to go on a date with somebody, now this is for both men and women, no one excluded. If you went out of the way to go out on a date, the first thing that shouldn't be at the back of your mind is to be kissing tongue to tongue, no matter how much you like that person. Because one, you don't know that person well enough. You don't know the kind of disease the person have, and nobody is wishing nothing on anybody. But remember, there is disease. There is what is called diseases, and lots of these diseases, or some of these diseases, they don't show, or they are not visible in on one's faces. I'm just stating this, but the question still remains: do people really go out on dates just because they want to have sex, or they go out on date because they want to be in a relationship? Let me know what you think.
Oh, I'm gonna take that same approach. So, don't ask me that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
So that guy's comment though, what he said.
Oh.
I was gonna bring that up earlier on like his about standards and stuff.
Yeah.
And I forgot what you said, like word for word, but it was the same thing too on like
He says
women's
you
he
women-
says, do
higher
yeah, do
standards.
men
He
need
was
to
like
step
to
up
lower
more?
women's standards, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, men just have low standards sometimes.
Well, here
Yeah.
let me play
yeah,
it one more
thank
time.
you. Yeah.
We'll let everybody answer.
Techno Trooper donated $200. Ladies, do men need to step up more, or should women lower their standards? Hash solutions.
Okay, starting with you. Go ahead.
Men should step up more.
Okay.
Yeah, they definitely need to step up more. I
Sure.
feel like men.
From
are
my
doing-
experience, men should step up more.
I mean, we can definitely meet in the middle. Like, y'all step up and we wait. Y'all step up and then maybe we're like, okay, like, you're meeting somewhere. Maybe. But in my experience, as of right now, men need to step the fuck up. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm doing way too much out here.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
men need to step up.
Okay.
You only know.
I get to answer that?
Sure. Yeah.
I think men need to step up the standards they set for themselves. And I think women need to lower their standards all around the board. Definitely. I think
Why?
men need to stop stepping up for a woman, step up for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your shit together for you, not because you're trying to get her and get, like, you should just make a lifestyle of just being the best you can be. I don't think you should do it for a woman. But I think women definitely need to, like, come down off their high horse. I think y'all is, like, way in the clouds when it comes to shit.
Yep. Yeah, I think there's this term that's being used called hoflation. And essentially, women are demanding more than they have ever demanded, and they bring less than they've ever brought. You're the most promiscuous, you're the least modest, you're the most involved in sex work, you're the most degenerate, but you expect, I want a guy this tall, who makes this much money, who's this attractive, who has this much charisma, who's bringing all this to the table. You still want the traditional treatment. None of y'all are traditional anymore. It's just crazy. And because of your guys' exposure to social media and dating apps, because you can be an average girl and be dealing with an NBA player, an NFL player, a famous rapper, a famous musician, professional athlete, actors, whatever, and be an average chick. You think because you can sleep with, some NFL, some baller, whatever, 1, 2, 3 times, that's your league? That's not your league. Your league as women is the men that give you commitment. And the men that are willing to give you commitment, you're ignoring them in your 20s so you can go fuck all these other dudes who will never give you commitment. That's the reality.
How do you not know the football players giving commitment and they're up there too? And that's just that
there's a lot of
standards.
Sure. Wait, what do you mean?
Like you're saying the person that is in your role and in your league is who's committing to you. What if the NFL football player, that person is committing to that person?
What do you mean?
Like, so you're saying for me, my league is whoever's willing to commit to me.
Well, look, if your league happens to be that you're
and so
able...
what if, an NFL player...
Then I suppose that would be your league.
Like, I think it's not...
Yeah, there's plenty of women out there.
Plenty?
Yes, plenty.
Do you know how many
women.
NFL players there are? It's like less than 0.001 of the population.
But still, it's a lot.
And a radius.
No, there's
a lot of what?
There's not a lot of professional NFL players.
I feel like
NFL football.
It's not.
What is it?
I feel like it's a lot of professional athletes, like in terms of options.
How
Compared
many
to who,
NFL
though?
players?
Okay, we're comparing it to the large scale of men in the world. Okay, cool, but I'm not talking about comparing it to the general population. I'm saying there's a lot. Like,
There's 17.
It's not a
hold
lot.
on. There's 1,700 active players in the NFL. You think that's a lot?
Are they all in the U.S.?
How many single women in the U.S. are there?
A lot more than that.
Okay.
Millions.
But not all the single women want an NFL player.
exactly.
But
some women want a traditional man.
But the fact
Yes,
that,
there's plenty of women that don't want to put themselves in that scenario to be set up with guys like
What
that.
what percentage of women, if they had the chance with an NFL athlete for actual commitment, you think wouldn't take it? Just to be clear, NFL players, professional athletes, they make good money. Typically, they're in really good physical shape. They're like NFL, that's like pretty much the highest status sport that you can play in the United States. Maybe basketball is kind of, I don't know.
They make more money than football players, but football got the.
I think it has a bit more status, but.
I feel like it's
So just to
probably
be
like
clear,
30 to 40% women that wouldn't.
I would say 70, 80, maybe even 90.
That wouldn't.
That would or
That
wouldn't?
would, yes.
Okay, I'm saying
Yeah,
wouldn't. I wouldn't.
So you think most women would, right?
Yes, I do think most women would, but I feel like there's still a large, not a large. I feel like there's definitely still women that wouldn't.
But
Like
the
not
fact-
everybody wants to sign up for that.
That's true, but the fact that you initially said that you felt like it's a lot of them, because that's probably the type of guys you're used to probably dealing with. And I think
No.
no, I'm not nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you attract dudes that get bread, that's you. But I'm saying that a lot of women think that way, where they try to magnify this minority of men and make it seem like no, it's a lot of those guys. It's not a lot. It's just that that's all women want.
That's true.
And also, there's
Exactly what Eric said. And then the modern women go ahead to expect to have the exact same treatment they see in the movies. They expect the average guy to be doing what an NBA or an NFL player is doing, or what a musician is doing. They expect to be given that princess treatment. It doesn't even make sense, because I mean, obviously the men, what he said is true. Men need to up their game for themselves, and not because they want to get a woman or because a woman is forcing them to. And women really need to start working on themselves and remember that these standards that they have is way too high. Exactly what Brian said, because only you're not traditional, but you want a 6-figure guy. You want a man to be traditional, you want a man to be provider, and you want to be sleeping around, and you expect the man to be dealing with that. and demand to give you the princess treatment. It doesn't work like that. You don't have to, everything don't have to go your way just because you are a woman and because you see it in the movies and you expect to be having that type of treatment. In the real world, nobody have got that time. And especially these women who think that, oh, the NBA or NFL, yeah, some of them may get commitment, but do you think at the end of the day all of them may get commitment? Absolutely not, because 1 to 99% of women, because majority of the women, they could give anything or they would give anything just to be with the NFL and the NBA player. And that is that what they want, because they see it in the movies or they see in photos how potentially he treats his woman. So most of them want that type of treatment, so they measure. And the problem here is many of these modern women measure relationship or compare relationship to another, when in real sense every relationship dynamic is different. But I don't know who is telling these people to think that every relationship is supposed to be the exact same, or is supposed to be as shown in the movies or in TV. It doesn't even make sense. And also, if we're being honest with ourselves, some of those NBA players or NFL players, they did not just get to where they are. Some of them, they were with some particular women or their woman, and they built together. But with some of these modern women, lots of them don't want to build with a man. They don't want to work with a man. They just want to jump into the relationship and the relationship start working. They don't want to put in their best foot forward, or they don't want to put in the work to build a relationship. They just want the relationship to be like their neighbors, their best friend, their best whatever, or their father or their mother's relationship, just because they saw it, or maybe a particular celebrity's relationship. When in real sense, you're supposed to work and build your relationship. See, listen, sometimes the both of you may not be earning good enough, but the both of you coming together, building something, can build an empire. But of course, lots of them just think that, oh, the man should already be made up, then let them come and enjoy and have that luxury life or luxury lifestyle because they saw it on somebody's post on Instagram. It doesn't work like that. You have to also put in the work and build. That's how relationship works.
For NBA players, there's about 550 players total.
Huh? Oh,
That's less than a
For,
school.
for NBA. For active, well, yeah, active players. So I guess there's retired players too, but
So that means you're right. Men should step up their
Step up their what?
league.
Yeah.
Because
Men
if
should
it's
do
like
more.
the ratio's 1 man to 10 to 5
Exactly.
women.
There's
so why?
You guys
So
know
you
your
guys
worth.
don't
That's
have
why,
to
and
check
that's why I
up.
think
You
men
do.
are comfortable.
No.
Men are
Apparently
men
that's
are
the
comfortable
problem.
because
If
there's so
you guys
many
don't know
women
your
out there.
worth.
We know our worth,
They
but
know
it's not
their worth.
We know our
Why
worth.
should we
It's just
lower our standards? You should
because
really-
Because
you're
there's
the
so many more
because
options.
we the
Exactly. We
dude
don't gotta lower shit.
you have more you have less options than men. It's just that you women who are attractive are under the illusion of more options because you're attractive for a certain period of time and you're young. But the older you get, you're gonna realize you don't have as many options as you think. Since it's less men than women, who gotta be proven to who? Because even a dude who don't have his shit together got more options than a woman who looks good and does have her shit together. Because that's the problem. The type of guys that women who feel like, well, I'm graduated, I look good, I got money, they think they deserve a dude with money. And perhaps, but that dude feels like, why should I submit all of this energy to just you? So you find yourself in this hamster wheel of finding the right guy because the guys that make the money have more options than you do, because unfortunately most women want a small list of guys. The average guy is dealing with a wide variety of women, teachers, single moms. We got a wide range there. We like, y'all want one kind of guy and then want that kind of guy to shut down all of his litness just for you. So I think y'all need to lower your standards.
That's a thing. Like
How?
if you want it from me and I want it from you, then that's where you guys move forward. You know,
Say that again?
like you're saying to shut all that stuff down. If I want it from you, then you should want it from me, and that's where you move forward.
Want what? What you mean?
Like shutting down all those options, shutting all those. You said like men have so many options and all these things.
wait, hold on.
You said to shut that down.
I mean, but our options are like, when I say we got more options, mean that we're willing to talk to different women, not just the one that fit our perfect ideal mate. Y'all are bypassing everybody. Now I ain't gonna say y'all, but a lot of women are bypassing every guy for this small elite group of 15 to 2,000 men, and then complain about it's no good guys. No, you only want one kind of guy, which mostly every other woman wants. So why should he just pick you? If I got 30 women who know I want, if I like Chris Brown, He know that most women want what he wants. So you think he's gonna pick one? Why should I pick one when you want what I got? Your girlfriend want what I got? Like, y'all make it harder for the man to pick one because you all want the same thing. You're not willing to deal with a man for who he is. A man is willing to deal with a woman for who she is. You see men with women with children. You see men dealing with women that's overweight. I see men that's dealing with a wide range of women, regardless of that man's income. I got a friend now that makes 6 figures. He's dealing with a woman she's okay, but she treats him like gold, so he deals with her. Y'all meet a guy that treats you great, but if he ain't making enough money,
no, I wouldn't.
Not
say
maybe
that.
you, but I'm sure you know women
I
like
have
that.
an experience right now where his money ain't enough for me to deal with him.
But he might fit. But does he fit your physical
So
aesthetic?
I think no, not even that. I think when it comes down to people and they're dating and like what you look for in a person. Yeah, I am process of eliminating for when I want to settle down and when I want to marry, and I'm trying to see what kind of person I want to be with. Well, who's my end game partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna teach our kids? What morals do you believe in? What's your belief? That kind of stuff too plays a big factor. And I think that also process of eliminates it out.
That's true.
So this man just process of eliminated his ass out. It don't matter if he makes 10 times the amount I do, and it don't matter the things he bought me. If I don't like maybe what he stands for and how he treats me, so there's like no reason.
That sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna get through more of the chats.
You see, this is the problem. He literally just explained it here. And coming from a guy, he explained it. But obviously, the woman would listen to what she wants to hear, take whatever she wants to hear, respond to whatever she wants to hear, or respond to whatever she wants to hear, and take it and say, oh, this is how you want it. But it doesn't work like that. Exactly. Men are ready to work with women, but women are not ready to work with men. They always, or most of the modern women just want that 1%, top 1%. So if all of you are running towards that 1%, and the remaining 99% are somewhere lounging and sitting. So explain to me exactly. Explain to me why all the 99% women, or 99% women are going for 1% men, and then complain and say, oh, men ain't this, men are this, or whatever. But I mean, it is your choice, but you still want to blame it on men. You see the problem with these modern women. They complain about men for their own choices, because literally I don't think anybody forced you, or anybody is forcing you to run towards all the celebrity, all these guys. And they say, oh, there are no men, there are no good guys out there, but you literally saw that, okay, this man is going through series over and over again, but you be like, oh well, it's gonna pick me, or I'm gonna be the one because he is the one. That is the mindset they keep deceiving themselves into. And when it doesn't turn or go the way their delulu or their fantasy tells them, when reality knocks the door, then it becomes a problem for them. Obviously, they really need to work it out. Exactly. Modern women really need to step their game, in fact, lower their standards, because obviously, if they really say they want to work together with men, there are 1,001 men out there that they would be willing to work with, but obviously they don't want to work for nothing. It's just a sad reality. They don't want to work with a man. They just want to go with a well-established man, or an already established man, and sit down there and lounge and expect them to still get princess treatment for doing nothing. When you are not even royalty, you expect to have a royal treatment. Make it make sense. Modern women really need to do better, and they need to start now, and stop blaming men for their choices or for their poor choices. It's always gonna be someone else, rather than these modern women take accountability for their action or for their choices. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I would really love to share that. You can share the useful information I think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.